Real quick, I got a question for the boxing people around the world, especially the boxing fans in America. We back. It's the Boxing Clinic and more. It's your boy CJ Goodfella on the usual grind, your usual boxing suspect. Do you guys believe that Anthony Joshua can fill up an American stadium? I mean, we talking about the MGM Grand T-Mobile Arena, about 20,000, 19,000, something like that capacity. Barclays Center, about 18,000, 19,000. Madison Square Garden, probably about that 20,000 round mark. Do you believe Anthony Joshua can fill that stadium up with somebody in America not named Deontay Wilder? Miller in Brooklyn, I think that's his best shot at filling the arena up just because Miller's from Brooklyn. But I don't know the bagging the Brooklyn kid has, especially with no Danny Jacobs on the undercard. Just Joshua Miller. Does it fill up the joint? I was very surprised in the turnout that Deontay Wilder got versus Luis Ortiz. So I'm not saying that anything I'm saying is factual, biblical, Bible, whatever you want to say. It's not the law. But I don't believe that he can fill up a stadium in America. You know, because nobody really knows who the fuck he is over here. And people saying he's the face of boxing. But how can you be the face of boxing when you're not even the de facto guy in the American market? Not saying that Deontay Wilder is. I'm not saying it's a Wilder Joshua thing. I'm just saying amongst the pantheon of the popular fighters in America, it's not too many that can fill up a stadium in America. It's not that many people. Especially when you say, okay, this guy fights, Mayweather fights, he fills the stadium up. Canelo fights, he fills the stadium up. Crawford fights in Nebraska, he fills the stadium up. Those. But you talking about any guy that can fight anybody, anywhere, and fill it up? That's a rarity. It's just because boxing is really not at the forefront like it used to be. But Joshua coming over here, filling it up, if they market it right and move it the right opponent, well, there isn't a right opponent not named Deontay Wilder to do that other than Miller in the Brooklyn Barclays Center. And I still don't believe that's a guarantee. It's a hard market to crack. It really is. Like I told guys, you're dealing with college football, college basketball, American football, American basketball. You got some girl sports that are popular. You got the Little League World Series that's popular. For the people that don't know, the NBA has something like the Little League World Series that come in. You got AAU ball. You got high school football. You got so much stuff that comes on TV, not naming the entertainment value, especially when it gets hot in a major city, that it's tough to sell here, And people look at his numbers and say, well, his numbers don't do that well in America, or Dylan White and Lucas Brown didn't do that well in America. Yeah, a Saturday at 5 p.m., people got kids' birthday parties to go to, basketball games. People go to the mall around that time in America. We just not sitting around waiting for boxing or waiting for any sport, really, other than the NFL Sunday in the morning. So it's a tough sell to fight 5 p.m. in America on American television. That's just something hard to sell in my opinion. But I don't believe he can. It's been word going around, there's been a lot of rumors going around that Eddie Hearn was buying the majority of the tickets and then reselling them on StubHub for a little bit of nothing. And trying to say, oh, AJ is this big star. And coming to America in the filling of a stadium, that'll prove something different because our ticket sales are a little bit different, especially when it's a $50,000 less people in the stadium. We talking about 20,000, your nosebleed seat's gonna be in the hundreds off rip or 100 off rip. If he's this big star, his big face of boxing, well, his ticket type price is gonna be like a Mayweather fight, can it? And if it is like a Mayweather fight, it won't sell. So when people say he's the face of boxing, no, he's the face of UK boxing. He's scared to even dare to try to crack the American market right now. And if he does sell out, it's gonna be with Wilder or Miller in the Brooklyn Barclays Center. If that's if Miller really has pull in Brooklyn and really trends to keep winning and get popular in American TV, on American TV. But let me know what y'all think. Just curious to know. We gone.